everyone. Morning. How about those Rangers? Wasn't that? Yes, yes. That was great. It was a great evening. All right. I want to welcome everybody to the Tuesday, October 24th meeting of the Denton County Commissioners Court. We're glad to have you in person or tuning in. At this time, I'd like to welcome Matt Merrick, our Director of Juvenile Probation. He's going to lead us in our invocation, and our pledges will be led by Paul Bastias, our Denton County Veteran Service Officer. And I want to remind everybody to please turn off your cell phones. And Matt, thank you for being here.
Please pray with me. Father, we thank you for the many blessings you provide us. We thank you for providing salvation to us, for watching out for us, for protecting us. Thank you for this county. Thank you for our leaders, that Commissioners Court and Judge Eage and the commissioners, Lord. Thank you for their willingness to serve and lead the county. I pray that you give them special blessings, good decision-making skills, and courage. Father, we pray that you will be with our country, be with our leaders that lead our country, watch over and protect them, keep them safe. Be with the unrest in the world. Pray that you will have your will and your way there. Father, we're thankful for the love you provide us. Thank you for loving me. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Good morning. Please join me in a pledge to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right, it's an honest, but well, that's great. Thank you. All right, let's go to item 13D. We'll skip forward to 13D, and I'd like to invite up Judge Shanklin and Judge Breeding. Item 13D is approval to request to allow Denton County Adult Drug Treatment Court to expand from the 211th Judicial District Court to include operations in the 462nd Judicial District Court in any appropriate action. And I want to thank Judge Shanklin for being here this morning to discuss this topic with Commissioners Court. So, and we're going to take y'all first so y'all can get back to your courtroom as well.
Judge Eads, good morning. Good morning, Commissioners. First of all, thank you so much for having us up here. Judge Eads, thank you for allowing us to come up here a little early. I can't help it. Go Rangers. Wasn't that an incredible game last night? Wow. Dolis Garcia was something else. So anyway, I have a couple of quick facts that I would like to read. You all probably know this, but I just want to take a moment just to reflect on this. So drug court, we just celebrated our 7-year anniversary for drug court 2 weeks ago. And so we started with 6 individuals in 2016, and now we are 47 individuals and then counting. We have multiple people that are waiting on interviews to come in. So thus the reason why we have invited, and she has graciously accepted to come in to help us with our caseload so that we can keep the distributions under the national guidelines in order to have those participants. We need to spend as much time with them as possible. So a couple of other facts is we have 131 people that have been placed into the program. We have had 52 graduates, which you all are so gracious to sign those resolutions every time we have a graduate. Commissioner Mitchell, you are a stalwart in appearing and reading those proclamations. So thank you all very much for your support through that. We're expected to start this new docket in January of 2024. We have been able, through these grants, to develop partnerships with UNT that helps with our grant writing and Sante Center for Healing. And we are always active through any type of community outreach programs that we have, just putting the spotlight on this program and what we're able to do for these participants. So from my perspective, we're asking Judge Breeding to join to help us with the caseload, and I want to take the time to thank you all for your support from the very beginning all the way through to where we're at now. And we're not done. We're going to continue growing because I think this is a fantastic program. I couldn't do it without my team and Kevin Edwards. and all the other individuals that work with us. So thank you all to them and to you all, and we look forward to continuing to grow.
Perfect. Members, do you have any questions of Judge Shanklin? No. All right, the chair will move for approval. Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? Well, I want to thank you all for doing this. You know, I think there's, obviously the court system has an opportunity to through working thoughtfully and diligently with the right individuals and team to help transform those lives and not just punish them. And so I think this is part of that program to return them to be productive members of society. And I want to thank you all for your care and concern in dealing with this particular population. So thank you.
I want to add to that thanks. Every time I go and read one of those proclamations, I'm blessed also. Absolutely. And just to see the work that the citizens do to turn their lives around and the work that you all pour into them is amazing. And so thank you. Just keep doing it. And one of these days, prayerfully, we won't have anyone coming to drug court. I may not be around to see that, but I'm still going to pray for it. Thank you.
And Judge Breeding, I want to publicly express my appreciation to you for your willingness to join. And you don't have to do this, and you're willing to do that. And I appreciate your heart for service for all these years at the county. So thank you.
Thank you. You knew I was going to have to say something, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead. Let's talk into the mic.
Can't keep my mouth shut. You know, it's interesting for me. I've been attending the drug court graduations.
Judge, scoot over just a second for that microphone. There we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought everybody could hear me. That doesn't ever seem to be a problem. But I've been attending the drug court graduations when I can. It's interesting to me. I've got two people that I used to represent that are in the program, and they are the last two people I would have ever thought would have been well, one's not quite so successful, I guess, but I mean, really such a turnaround. So it's wonderful to see that, and hopefully with the second court we can get people in that program and move it along, and not so many people in one court. So, but it's going to be run on a parallel basis, so hopefully everything will go well. And again, we appreciate your support as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, any other comments? All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you, judges.
Thanks,
And thank you, Kevin. All right. That's happy news and good news, and I'm really sad about this next one. Let's go to item 3A, which is approval of a resolution recognizing Laura Prilwitz's retirement. And Laura, if you'll come forward. So Laura, we will read this proclamation, and the court members can add any comments, and then we'll hear from Matt, and then you get the last word, okay?
Thank you.
So this is a resolution. This is a resolution honoring Laura Prilwitz for 24 years of service to Denton County. The Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, during a regular session on the 24th day of October, 2023, considered the following resolution. Whereas Laura Prilwitz has been a loyal employee with the Denton County Juvenile Probation Department since October the 20th, 1999, and will retire on October 31st, 2023, after 24 years of service. Whereas Laura began her career in 1999 as a counselor in the Post-Adjudication Center, Post-Adjudication Secure Correctional Facility. In October of 2002, Laura was promoted to the Therapeutic Programs Coordinator position and oversaw the mental health and correctional therapy programs provided to residents of the Post-Adjudication Facility. In this role, Laura implemented an on-site counseling team to readily offer crisis management services for residents of the detention center and improve the overall quality of the post-adjudication program. And whereas in December 2011, Laura was promoted to Deputy Director of Probation Services and has served in this position for the past 12 years. Laura expanded the number of community-based counseling and psychoeducational programs available to juveniles and their families, and evaluated the programs for desired success. In collaboration with the juvenile court, Laura developed and implemented a juvenile mental health court program that provided intensive community-based services for juveniles with mental health needs and served as a model for other jurisdictions seeking to develop this type of specialty court. And whereas Laura served on the United Way Behavioral Health Leadership Team, where she assisted in designing and obtaining the funding for the county's Mental Health Navigator program so families can better locate mental health resources. In addition, Laura has served in several key boards and committees that impacted juvenile justice, including the North Texas Child Sex Trafficking Advisory Board and the Denton Citizens Council on Mental Health and the Multi-System Child and Family Systems Work Group. Laura's expertise has garnered her invitations to deliver training presentations at various conferences, including the Judicial Summit on Mental Health and Behavioral Health Institute. And whereas Laura has devoted herself to the betterment of children and families who came into contact with the Denton County Juvenile Probation Department and its programs and facilities, she has earned the respect of her peers, supervisors, and juvenile justice professionals both within and outside the state of Texas. And whereas the Juvenile Probation Department would like to thank Laura for her years of service and many contributions to the department and juvenile justice throughout her career and wish her well in her retirement. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, does hereby extend to Laura Perowitz our sincere and grateful gratitude for her dedicated service to Denton County. We congratulate Laura on her well-earned retirement and extend our best wishes to her for continued success, happiness, and good health in the years to come. Done in open court this is the 24th day of October, 2023, upon a motion by the chair, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? Commissioner, I'll let you go.
Well,
I know you want to say some things.
it's bittersweet, Laura. You have, just as the proclamation says, all the good work that you've done for Denton County and our juvenile probation and all the expertise you have with our behavioral health committee, all of your giving your service to serve others, to help someone else, the knowledge that you have. I hate to see you go. I know I'm selfish, and okay, I am selfish. I would like for you to stay. I'm trying to stay a few more years, and I would love for you to stay a lot more years. I thank you for your service, for your dedication, for your integrity, to just caring about people. That's who you are, Laura. And we need more people like you in this world that will help someone else besides themselves. Thank you for all that you do, and we cannot honor you enough this morning for all the things that you've done here in Denton County and all the good work you've done with our juveniles and just across the county. You're a wonderful woman, and I certainly do appreciate you. Thank you for being my friend, and thank you for all that you do. Love you.
Members, anyone else want to say anything?
Who can go after that?
No, that's
I
right.
know.
That'd be
Thanks,
followed.
man.
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, go ahead, Judge.
Well, Laura, I want to echo Commissioner Mitchell's comments and just say that we love you and love your heart. I think Laura is a shining example of what of people here in Denton County, part of our work family, that see an opportunity to have ministry to their fellow Denton County residents. And I know that the kids who went through the programs that you were able to touch or touch through the other employees, their lives and their hearts, I know they were better for it. And I know that Denton County's better because you worked here and invested your over 2 decades here at the county. I always remember Laura giving me a tour when we did a ribbon cutting for the new offices over there in Louisville. We were there, you were there that day, Bobby, and she was giving us a tour, and we said, we were in the break room, and there was all these shelves there of macaroni and cheese and other food, and I said, what's this? And she said, well, this is a little food pantry that we have here for the kids that come through. And I said, oh, good, I'm glad we do that. I thought that's something we funded. And I said, that's great. And she went on to explain, after I asked her more about it, that was what she and other employees brought in on their own, voluntarily, out of their own pocket. And no one gets rich working at the county. but she and others would bring that in to help the kids that they did case management for that came through, so they had something to eat when they went home. And I think that's just a small expression of your love for those kids. And so I just want to thank you on behalf of all those people who are not here today, those kids and so forth that are not here, and their families. And I just want to thank you publicly for all that you've done. And Matt, if you will come forward, we'd love to hear from you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're in denial to this.
Juvenile probation is a better place because Laura Perlwitz worked there.
Yeah.
What was written on her resolution is just a snapshot of the things that she's done for the county, for kids that enter the juvenile justice system, for other departments. Matt, with your department, Commissioner Mitchell, committees she served on with you. But, you know, we respect the fact that she's retiring. We don't like it, but, you know, hopefully we all get there in one day. But I just want to publicly tell you, Laura, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate all the dedication to the department, the resources that you provided, the leadership you provided, and I wish you nothing but happiness and the best.
Thank you. All right, Laura, I promised you the last word.
Yeah, after I tear up.
Yeah.
I want to thank all of you. This has been a privilege and an honor for me to be here at Denton County, to work with talented people from juvenile and across the county. It's been a pleasure. Your leadership has been heartwarming, and I've enjoyed working with all of you. And even though I am retiring, I hope to see some of you at different places, because I will continue working in the community in different ways.
Great.
So I look forward to seeing all of you there.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. The thanks is all ours. So, if I understand, she's still going to work on the committee. Is that
Yes, sir.
correct?
All right.
They
All right.
requested me to.
Good. That's very good news. So, all right. Any other comments? We have a motion and a second on the floor. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. All right, we're going to do a picture with the court, and then we're going to divide the department up. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Very good. All right, let's invite all the guests here.
Step that camera down to
All the guests. Everybody come forward.
That's what, you want to do it back here?
Yeah, let's go back here with Steph. Let's go. Yeah.
Back here, back there.
David, if you'll come forward. And we thought Laura had a long career here with 24. David's got 27.
Wow.
So that's great. Let me go to item 3B, which is approval of a resolution recognizing David Byram's retirement and any appropriate action. And David, we're glad to have you here this morning, and your wife. Thank you for being in attendance. This is a resolution honoring David Byram for over 27 years of service to Denton County. The Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, during a regular session on the 24th day of October, 2023, considered the following resolution. And whereas Deputy David Byram retired on October the 13th, 2023, with over 27 years of outstanding and commendable service to the Denton County Sheriff's Office. Whereas David was hired as a detention officer on June the 6th, 1996. After 2 years of working in detention, he became a deputy assigned to the warrant unit in April of 1998, and from 2006 to 2020, he served as a U.S. Marshal Task Service Force. Served on a U.S. Marshal Task Service Force. In January of 2020, Deputy Byram transferred to the extradition unit, where he finished out his career. During his time in the extradition unit, David traveled all over the United States, responsible to bringing fugitives back to Denton County. He earned his basic jailer's license and master's peace officer license during his service, and Deputy Byram has been dedicated to serving the citizens of Denton County with excellence. We wish David Byram the very best in his well-deserved retirement. And whereas David plans to enjoy retirement by following his father's legacy of farming, baling hay, and raising cattle. David also plans to spend time with his wife Jackie of 30 years, their 2 sons Jared and Jeff, 3 granddaughters JC, Jordan, and Emmy, 2 grandsons Jeremy and Joey, and their first great-grandson Jayden. And now, therefore, be it resolved, the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, does hereby extend to David Byram our sincere and grateful appreciation for his dedicated service to Denton County. We congratulate David on his well-earned retirement and extend our best wishes to him for continued success, happiness, and good health in the years to come. Done in open court, this is the 24th day of October 2023, upon a motion made by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Falconer. Well, David, thank you so much for all those many years of working for the Sheriff's Office. I know law enforcement is a difficult career, and you daily have the opportunity to put your life on the line to serve our citizens, and I thank you for every day getting up and doing that for over 27 years, and we appreciate that. And on behalf of the million residents of Denton County, I want to say thank you for what you did for all those many years. Does anyone else have any comments?
Yeah, Judge, if you don't mind. You know, we haven't known each other too long, but I actually, part of his pastime and off-duty time is obviously doing hay, and so I've become a customer. Didn't even know it, but, you know, found the gentleman, bought some hay, and then we've struck up a good relationship. And we are losing a very good, loyal employee, and that's unfortunate because, as we all know, we need as many officers as we can, and there's a lot of great places that you could continue utilizing your experience. But we do wish you the absolute best, and hopefully your next venture will be a little more relaxing and you can enjoy yourself. But thank you again so much for all the years you put into Denton County and all the citizens here.
Thank you, sir.
Really appreciate it.
Members, any other comments?
Yes, I do.
I guess, ma'am, Commissioner Mitchell.
I just want to thank you for your service. You've come through many sheriffs, and you're still standing.
Yes, ma'am.
I thank you for all that you do. I know law enforcement work is tough, but you've always been there and always taken care of the citizens of Denton County, and I applaud that, and thank you for being such a great employee out there working to keep Denton County safe, getting these thugs off of the street. I appreciate that. Yeah, I said thugs,
Bringing them
guys.
back to justice.
Yeah, thank you so much for all that you do, and have fun, relax, and just do whatever you want to do now.
Thank you, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
It sounds like he's got his hands full with all these grandkids.
Yeah,
With those grandbabies.
yeah,
Thank you.
Plus he's baling hay
yeah.
and raising cattle.
Yep.
That's my hope.
congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you,
Thanks
ma'am.
for all you've done for us.
Thank you.
All right, it's all yours.
Just one thing, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
One thing we always forget to do is thank your wife and your family, because the
Yes.
commitment that you make is a large one. And, our wives can understand sometimes, you know, you worry whether they're gonna come home, and they depend on us. And so, I wanna thank your lovely wife for allowing you to work with us for 27 years as well. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I couldn't have done it without her.
I warned her before court that retirement means twice the husband for half the money.
That's right.
So,
Twice the husband, what?
twice the husband for half the money. So she's been warned. So, all right, David, it's all yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you again for having me up here, Commissioner Mitchell, Commissioner Edmondson, Williams, and Falconer. I do appreciate it. It has been an honor serving for you guys, for all the residents of Denton County. I've been blessed by God.
Amen.
I got to go home every day safe.
All right.
Okay. And I've been blessed by wonderful people in my life, and I am looking forward to enjoying my retirement farming. And no, you're not getting a discount on hay.
Good.
You extra.
That's right.
He already was charging me.
But anyways, again, it's been my honor. I've served with the utmost integrity, loyalty, honesty, and I'm gonna leave right off in the sunset knowing
That's right.
that I have served in that capacity, and I would never serve anywhere else any different.
Yeah,
My life goal has always been honesty.
that's great.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
We need to have a couple up here. Don't run off too fast, David. Give us 1 second.
Yours is plugged in if you want it on.
No, I'm fine.
That's what I told him. I said, she probably don't, he cut it on. I said, she probably don't want hers on, but plug it in, so.
I am not a hot little number like you are.
I missed this day yesterday.
What
is this for?
Where you going? Louisville. chamber luncheon.
Oh, is that, oh, yeah.
To see you guys.
That's what you said.
You got old grandkids.
Yeah, that's true.
What's probably not enough of them.
Yeah, I have to split them up.
I was gonna say, you cut it in half.
You buy yours in a little ball, don't you?
I do, I've got to mix it, and I have to keep it in a little,
Pad.
like a little Ziploc thing, 'cause otherwise it'll spill out in my purse.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
Members, let's go back to item 1, and for public input for items not listed on the agenda. We have no one registered to speak on item 1. We'll go to item 2. There is no new hires this week under 2A, so we will not take up 2A as there is no action. So we do have 2B, C, D, and E. Do we have a motion for approval of B, 2B, C,
Second.
D, and E? We have a motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. The consent agenda today consists of item 2B, approval of interdepartmental transfers. Item 2C is approval of payroll. Item 2D is approval of road superintendent report for the month of September 2023. This is for recording purposes only. And item 2E is approval of an application for general issue license plates for a vehicle assigned to the office of the county judge for the county judge, and authorizes the office of the county judge to apply for license plates in any appropriate action. We've already done our items under 3. Let's go to item 5A, which is approval of the bill report payments from CSCD, Community Corrections, TAIP, Sheriff's Training, Sheriff's Forfeiture, VIT interest, and DA forfeiture funds are presented for recording purposes only. Mr. May, good morning.
Thank you, Judge. I have no changes today. Recommend approval as presented.
All right. Do we have a motion for approval? Motion by Commissioner Mitchell.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6A, approval of purchase of Cisco optical transceivers from Presidio Holdings Incorporated, amount of $72,296.34 through the Texas Department of Information Resources, DIR Cooperative Contract, DIRO TSO 4167, and any appropriate action.
Move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Falconer, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6B, approval of purchase of Cisco networking equipment from Presidio Holdings Incorporated in the amount of $325,728.94 through the Texas Department of Information Resources, DIR Cooperative Contract, DIR TSO 4167. Any appropriate action?
I'll move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6C, approval of purchase of a John Deere motor grader from RDO Equipment Company in amount of $401,947.20 through the Sourcewell Cooperative Contract 011723 JDC, and any appropriate action.
I'll move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6D, approval of purchase of a 2024 Komatsu wheel loader from Kirby Smith Machinery Incorporated, a distributor of Komatsu American Equipment, in amount of $220,851 through the Sourcewell Cooperative Contract 011723 KOM, and any appropriate action.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6E, approval of renewal of the Quest Change Auditor Maintenance Renewal Agreement from SHI Government Solutions Incorporated, amount of $64,782.50 through the Texas Department of Information Resources Cooperative Contract, DIR TSO 4317.
Move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Falconer.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6F, approval renewal of the Microsoft Unified Enterprise Support Systems from Microsoft Corporation, amount of $91,286.28 through the Texas Department of Information Resources Cooperative Contract, DRCPO 4911.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 6G, approve annual purchase of promotional items and personal recognition products from 4M Print in estimated annual amount of $100,000 through the Board Cooperative Contract 67122 and any appropriate action.
Move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Falconer. Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7A, approval of budget amendment request 100060 to increase revenue and allocate expenditures for the Texas Indigent Defense Commission grant in the amount of $130,914 and allocate $196,371 from grant contingency as a county match for a total of $327,285. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7B, approval of budget amendment request 100100 for the Department of Transportation and Engineering to roll over unspent funds from the fiscal year 2023 to the 2024 for road material for the BT Solar Reimbursement Project in the amount of $494,735. Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7C, approval of budget amendment request 100110 for the Vehicle Maintenance Department to transfer $3,310 from the Garage Supplies to Technology Software Services to purchase DX Fleet software to update the current fuel software.
Move approval.
Commissioner Falconer, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7D, approval of budget amendment request 100120 for the Department of Transportation and Engineering to transfer $28,713 from the Road and Bridge unappropriated contingency to capital equipment to cover the increase in cost for the motor grader approved in the 2024 budget. Any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson. Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7E, approval of budget amendment request 100130 for the Treasury purchases forfeiture funds to transfer $20,540 from technology equipment to technology capital to fund the purchase of a forensic computer workstation for the computer forensic investigator in a criminal district attorney's office. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7F, approval of budget amendment request 100140 to increase revenue and allocate expenditures for various salary benefit and operating line items for the SAMHSA Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration Veterans Court Grant in amount of $312,057 and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 7G, approval of budget amendment request 100150 for the Elections Administration Department to transfer $15,590 from election supplies expense to technology capital to fund the purchase of 2 election ballot printers. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 8A, a report from Human Resources regarding hiring actions of elected officials. Good morning, Mr. Hernandez.
Judge, Commissioners, good morning. We have 1 new hire in the county clerk, 1 new hire in adult probation, 1 new hire in the sheriff's office, and 1 rehire in the sheriff's office. Those 2 are detention officers.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Next is item 8B, approval of the salary adjustment for a part-time slot 444JA to correct a clerical error. The chair will move for approval. Second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 8C, approval of the stop-loss premium, option 1, option 2, and option 3 for plan year 2024. Mr. Hernandez.
Judge, Commissioners, as you know, we are a self-funded plan, which basically means we pay our claims. For that reason, we always buy stop-loss insurance to protect the county's financial liability. I'm recommending that we go with option 1, which is to keep the same deductible of $350,000. That will increase our premium almost $200,000. But based on the claim history that we have this year, last year, and the claims that are pending, the chances are that we will be hitting those deductibles pretty quick. So I recommend that we stay with the deductible we have today.
Okay. Members, are there any questions for Gustavo? All right, the chair will move to adopt option 1.
Second.
We have a second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, let's proceed to item 9A, approval of Family Planning Grant Amendment Number 6 to increase funding the amount of $70,004 allocated to the fiscal year 2024.
Move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Falconer, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 10A, approval of adopt a road, approval of adopt a county road agreement with Denton County and Keep Argyle Beautiful for Fincher and Country Club roads.
I'll move it.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 12A, approval of the 2023-2024 interlocal agreements between Denton County, Texas and Pilot Point ISD Police Department and Sanger ISD Police Department for the use of the Denton County radio communications system.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 13A, approval of United Way of Denton County Incorporated funding request to fulfill the allocation of the American Rescue Plan for housing assistance, nonprofit assistance, and food assistance due to COVID-19.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Don, for your continued good efforts on that. Let's go to 13B. Approval of a resolution finding that the Texas Local Government Code Chapter 381 Tax Incentive Agreement among Denton County UMS Property LLC and Schluter Systems LP and the subject property described in the agreement meet the guidelines and criteria set forth in the current Denton County Economic Incentive Policy from 2022. And the Denton County Commissioners Court hereby formally approves and enters into the Texas Local Government Code Chapter 381 Tax Incentive Agreement as recommended by the Denton County Economic Development Department and Denton County Commissioner Precinct 4 in any appropriate action.
I'll move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Rena, for all your good efforts on that. 13C is approval of request to accept grant funding awarded to the Texas Judicial Commission on Mental Health Community Diversion Coordinator Pilot Program Continuation Grant for year 3 in amount of $68,400 in any appropriate action.
Move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Falconer, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14A, approval of the interlocal cooperation agreement between Denton County, Texas and the City of Louisville, Texas for the purpose of construction of corridor improvements along the I-35E corridor at FM 1171 Main Street at Corporate Drive and at the State Highway 121 business, with Denton County agreeing to contribute $6 million towards satisfactory completion of the project, with the funding amount of $6 million to come from I-35 improvements, Precinct 3, Trip 22, order line item 8972749020, and any appropriate action.
I move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by the chair. Any discussion?
Yes,
All in favor? Go right ahead.
I'm so glad that we're gonna be working on that bridge to keep it from shaking when you go over at 1171.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
Don't you like a little excitement in your life?
For people who are new to town and not used to that, it is
It's
disturbing.
different.
Yeah. All right, well, good.
I'm
We're
sorry, Judge,
excited
I
about it.
didn't
No, I
mean to
love
cut
it. I'm with you. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14B, approval of an audit the Denton County Criminal District Attorney's fiscal year 2023 Chapter 59 Asset Forfeiture Report by attorney representing the state in any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion
Second.
by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Falconer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next, let's go to item 17 for community updates. Commissioner Williams.
Thank you, Judge. I apologize, I missed last Tuesday, but I just wanted to express how wonderful the yearly employee appreciation luncheon was, or dinner, or day, actually. They did a phenomenal job.
The family
HR did a
picnic,
wonderful job
yeah.
putting it together. and any of the other employees that were involved. It was a really well executed plan. I could tell the families were really enjoying it. It was a gorgeous day. We didn't miss any Cowboys, Rangers. You had to go to church early.
We
But,
literally worked all around that, didn't we,
Yeah.
Gustavo?
It was, I mean, I just can't say enough of how nice of a job it was. And I guess just the weather made it even that much better. So I want to make sure that publicly, I tell the appreciation. And I also want to tell all the employees that did attend how much we appreciate you coming, because that is for you. That's your day. It's a day that we can say thank you for everything you do. So that's it, Judge. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you for the shout out to everybody involved. Commissioner Falconer.
Well, thank you, and I was out last week a bit after a little accident, but on my way to getting better. I appreciate everybody's filling in for me and helping, and but we're excited to continue to get better, and there are a few events going on, as you might expect as we come up on Halloween. I've got a couple of those. Carrollton's got their Harmony Science Academy Fall Festival on the 27th at their school at 2 o'clock. Painting of Pumpkins at the Sandy Lake, on Sandy Lake Road at Elm Fork Nature Center. That's at October 28th at 11. Ghost Town on the 28th at 4 in downtown Carrollton. And the Addams Family Sunday Movie Matinee on the 29th at 2 in the Josie Ranch Library. But that's the only ones that I've got on my list right now. But everyone I know will have an exciting weekend as we're approaching Halloween. Thank you.
What happened to just carving? Everything's painting now, like, so easy, right? Remember when we had to do
Carving
it?
involves-
Now, obviously carving, they're
carving
about
involves a
liability.
knife.
Yeah, you had to get in there, and it was so
messy.
nasty, and pull out all
Yeah.
the
Slimy.
seeds and slime, and it's like, what happened to that? That was like part of the fun, wasn't it?
I think people
Now
were
it's like,
tired
well,
of
just
cleaning
paint
up
it.
the
You know,
slime.
We try to make everything easy.
Yeah, we gotta
Does everybody get a
sanitize.
trophy too? I'm sure.
Yeah,
Sure, everybody gets a little
everybody's
trophy,
got
I'm sure, yeah.
Children with
No
knives
first place
and-
anymore. No first place, no last place. We
Unless
don't
you're
have that here.
Rangers.
None of that.
Sorry, Judge.
It's all good. Commissioner
Deserve a
Mitchell.
trophy.
I didn't get a trophy.
Well, me neither.
Somebody fix that, please.
Because my pumpkin looked horrible. It
I'm
fell.
gonna whine.
My pumpkin's always collapsed because I cut too much.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I wasn't an artist, okay?
In Precinct 3, we still have the Flower Mound Farmers Market at Parker Square, and we have Wolf, that's every Sunday from 10 to 2. Wolf or Wing, October the 26th, and that's on Garden Ridge in Flower Mound. And then we have Lakeside 5K and Family Fun Day, still trying to get you all to sign up to run that race, October the 28th. And we have the Diwali celebration, October the 28th in Flower Mound. In Lake Dallas, we have Trade Days, October the 28th at 8 o'clock a.m. And the Lake Dallas Trunk or Treat, October the 31st at 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And in Louisville, we have a Fall Festival, October the 26th at the library. And then I signed all of y'all up for the Health and Wellness Homecoming Fit and Fabulous Expo on October the 28th. So be sure you show up and don't be late, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so in Argyle, we're gonna have the Pumpkin Palooza. Commissioner, if you'd like to go to that to cut or paint, whatever.
you do all the
you'd be
cutting you
very
want.
welcome. That's gonna be at Cross Timbers Church. Bartonville is having their 50th anniversary celebration on the 28th, which congratulations to Bartonville for that. And then Denton is having an interesting event on the 27th from 6 to 7. They're going to have a night hike at Clear Creek. And then when they get done, they're going to have s'mores and stories. So that'll be an interesting evening and kind of unique. Thank you for the Flower Mound information, Commissioner. In Justin, there's going to be Papa's Halloween Movie Night and Trunk or Treat, and that will be at 6 o'clock on the 28th. It says, bring the family for Trunk or Treat, followed by Hocus Pocus 2 for the evening's movie. And then lastly, in Trophy Club, they're having a community cleanup on October 28th at Byron Nelson High School parking lot. They're bringing items for the community-wide household hazardous waste disposal. So that's what we got for Precinct 4.
Perfect. I want to do a congratulations to the Marcus High School men's varsity water polo team for their win at the 2023 6A Regional Champs, and now they're headed to the state playoffs, so congratulations. And also, the Town of Flower Mound's Communication Department was recently earned a total of 8 national awards, so I want to congratulate the Town of Flower Mound for that. And we always got to be mindful of our blood supply, and the Town of Trophy Club is hosting a Carter Blood Care Drive this Friday from 10:30 to 4 at Town Hall. So you can go to trophyclub.org to their calendar and learn more about that. So that's a great thing if you're down that way. All right, we have, so that's all for item 17. I want to remind the public, yes, go right ahead.
May I?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. I want to remind everybody about the Veterans Stand Down is this Thursday. It'll be a Civic Center, starts at 9 o'clock. This is not just for our homeless veterans of Denton County. It's for those in fear of homelessness, on the verge of homelessness. So that'll be actually hosted by the Coalition as well as the United Way, and the VA will be there as well, doing inoculations, dental care, providing clothing. They'll be providing breakfast, lunch, and of course, the main purpose of the program, trying to find homes for these veterans that may be in need of a home.
Date and time again, please.
That is 27th, this Thursday, Civic Center, 9 to 1 o'clock. If you just want to come to at least observe what the county is doing for our veterans, appreciate your attendance.
And aren't we doing something on Veterans Day as well?
On the Veterans Day, November 10th actually is when we're going to do that. On our observed holiday, we'll have the Veterans Day ceremony on the square.
Thank you.
I'll be bringing more attention to that as we get closer.
Perfect, good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. All right. Thank you for mentioning those important events. Item 18 is future meetings. As we remind the public, we have no meeting on Tuesday, the November 21st, or December 26th, or January the 2nd. So I just want to just make a note of that and bring that to the attention. All right, we have no other business for Commissioners Court. We are adjourned. Thank you.